Conglomerate of kiddiness. What? Wow, that is like really bright on my face. Can I turn that down a little bit? Holy cow. There we go. There. That's decent. That's decent. 5 hours later, I'm still setting up shit. Oh my goodness. A mishmash of Naka, a crock pot. I don't think there's a crock pot big enough. 60 frames per second. Yes. And yeah, Celine, you're probably gonna be doing that for like the next week. I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you right now. Setting up a brand spanking new PC is a lot of just trial and error, honestly, because each computer has its own ticks and behaviors and misnomers or whatever you want to call it, just all over the place. And it's just running smooth as butter, ain't it? God, that's such a nice feeling, especially after, having to have played on a laptop where you had to have everything turned down to minimum just for it to even be able to breathe. You're seeing mechanics and graphical effects going off like well anywhere in the ballpark of like 3 to 7 seconds after the fact that has already happened. Like I know that pain. I remember that pain. I used to very well myself be in that pain. It sucks. Is it doable? Yes. Is it a lot of work? A shit ton. But that feeling when you upgrade and everything just looks amazing and the ping is a double digit number and everything is showing up the moment it's supposed to be happening. It's just I have to set up everything again for my playstyle. Oh no, can't you still like load it up on the laptop and then just like upload your interface to the server? Like I have cable into my modem. Oh no. I was about to say if you could just like log in on the laptop long enough to back up your settings onto the server, like actually back it up to the data center itself, you could then turn around and download that backup data from the server on your new computer and it will like automatically apply all those settings and the interface and your hotbars without having to like individually go through every single one of them and do it all over again. Yeah, just like Chaos said, it is going to be a completely different like experience altogether from your laptop. So it's definitely going to have its differences. That's for sure. Um, but I especially just when it comes to the hot bars in particular because I do know like after you get used to playing keyboard and mouse after so long when those buttons have gone and your hot bars are all over the place back to the default settings, it is such a blessing to have those backed up interface files just in case. Going to actual monitors and shit. How many monitors do you have now? I don't remember if I asked. Also, while we are kind of like just chatting, I am going to like actually play around with my interface a little bit. Not the game interface, but my Twitch stream interface a little bit because I want to make my webcam picture a little bit bigger. I am officially starting Heavensward on my art. Your alt is now art for some reason. Your alt. Congratulations. Definitely one of the best parts of the story plot in Final Fantasy. Then again, what part of Final Fantasy is not an amazing story plot? I know a lot of people felt like Stormblood was not as great, but I also feel like Stormblood was kind of like the build up and the bridge between what did take place into Heaven's Ward and then the shit that hit the fan in Shadowbringers. So it definitely had its place, but it was like the in between, you know? I'm trying to find this overlay and I forgot what it's called. Lord help me. Static. This is the in-game static scene. So that would be this one. Ooh, blinded by the light. It's in selfie area in Discord. Oh, you have a picture of it. Let me take a look. Oh god, my Discord's on my primary monitor. Come back. Come back. I wasn't done. But first, let me take a selfie. Oh, I love the fact that you've got it set up on a dresser with a stool. Oh god, that brings so many nostalgic memories back. I had a very similar setup. Actually, when I was still living with my mother and god, this was like 7 to 8 years ago. But I had my TV was my monitor. My actual TV was my monitor. I had it set up on the dresser, and then I had the Alienware laptop that I was using set up on a TV dinner tray. You know, like those little fold-out ones you get when you got the family and company over. I had it sitting on one of those. I had a second TV dinner tray for like my mouse and my notepad and just whatever miscellaneous other shit I had while the computer was on the one in front of me. And I had this like super old from the 70s upholstery recliner. It wasn't even a recliner. Like it didn't lean back. It didn't have a footrest or anything. It was just like one of those single seat sofa type situations. But I had one of those as my chair. So like I had the laptop in front of me with the TV tray, my big TV on my dresser as my primary monitor, and then my mouse pad and my mouse and shit on a TV tray to my right. And that was my setup. I wish I had a picture of it because it was the most white trash looking thing you have ever seen, but it worked. Which I guess is now my current main. Ah, it happens. Granted, I don't have any alts myself unless I was like forcibly trying to make my character go to somebody's wedding on a different world, for example. But yeah, Famfrit Nakaramaho is my one and only, my everything. I do love it though. I do love it. I'm glad you got dual monitors because it helps so much. Oh my god, does it help to have at least one additional monitor? Honestly, hot take, but A Realm Reborn is actually pretty amazing. Look, I was and you know it differs from person to person, but I was there, you know, when the game was brand spanking new and A Realm Reborn was the content. It was the only content available in Final Fantasy 14 and it was amazing. I loved it. I loved everything leading up to the end of 2.0. I love everything leading up to it. Like you literally start off as a, you know, Joe Blow nobody who just randomly shows up in town. You're the new kid on the block, and you literally have to go through and make a name for yourself, like all across Eorzea. Is it mundane? Yes. Is there a lot of errand quests or errand boy quests and fetch quests? Yes. But it honestly made you feel like you had to work hard and put in the time and put in the effort to become who you are as the champion of Eorzea. You have connections all across the freaking world, or at least the world we know of thus far, because you have taken the time to build those connections and do these favors and help people and just like so on and so on and so on. And it's so good how it develops. Yes. So amazing. And it's like I understand where people are coming from if they are brand new to the game because they see all these amazing videos and trailers from Heavensward and Shadowbringers and now Endwalker with all of this crazy twist and emotional roller coaster, emotional damage that occurs throughout the entire story, and then they feel like they have to sit through A Realm Reborn, kind of like we have to sit through an hour worth of cutscenes in Praetorium, which thank God is going away. Even with a gaming laptop, another monitor helps whenever I'm gaming and just want to watch someone stream. Oh, fully agreed. I mean, that's how I had my original setup living at my mother's. I had the laptop itself, and I was still using the screen on that laptop. And then I had my TV plugged in with I think it was like a DVI cable, if I'm not mistaken, into the back of it. I was really lucky that the laptop had a GPU built into it that could handle doing that. Thank God. But it was still, oh God, I asked so much from that laptop. I worked and played from that laptop from home. I've been talking my head off and not even touched my overlay at all. Let me go back to Stream Elements here. All right, I want to grab this and make it bigger. How do I do that? Is there a way for me to increase the size without fucking up the ratio? Oh God, Texwell, I'm so sorry. No, it's all good. It's all good. Let's see. I wrote a really long paragraph to my friend about addressing the beast tribes in A Realm Reborn and how we actually are the only one who could. The Warrior of Light isn't a politician, it doesn't come across as patronizing, and since they're not a soldier, it doesn't come across as threatening, and I can totally understand why the Warrior of Light would be more than happy and qualified to be the bridge between the city states and the beast tribes. No, it's true. It is extremely, extremely true. It's just like arbitration in real life. You know, when you have to have a third neutral party to kind of like mitigate and negotiate between like discussions and conversations between two opposing powers or even just two alternating powers. It's almost the exact same thing. You know, this is a third party neutral party or third party neutral person that you know is not going to have an invested interest in one group or the other. They have just as much interest in both of them at the same level, and they don't feel like they're going to get screwed over by anything that is propositioned because that person's going to make sure that everything is fair and balanced. Like, I get it. I get it. I'm still trying to figure out how I can drag this box to make it bigger without screwing everything up. Oh, I'm not even grabbing that box. I'm grabbing something else entirely. Well, how do I grab that box? I thought 1920 by 1080 was way too big. Crap. Here we go. 16 by 9 cam frame. Now I've got it. Okay, now how do I make it bigger without screwing everything else? Can I just drag and drop it to put it on top? Look at that. Look at that. I'm doing stuff. Oh, but if I drag it, it doesn't make it bigger. It just moves the box. Well, that's duty. That's not what I wanted to happen. Alright, undo everything I just did. I can't make it bigger. Sad face. What if I just like copy the image and then just like make it bigger in paint or something? I don't know. I'll do that later. That's gonna require a lot more work than I thought this was gonna be. Because it's not letting me resize it, and I'm mad. What about this box? No, that box is actually even smaller. So no, we're not even gonna do that. We're not gonna touch it. Even though we kind of have to. Wait, what do you mean have to? And I don't feel like the tribe's issues are being addressed, yet the leaders of the city-states are wanting to remain peaceful? Wait, I think I may have lost the train of thought that we were going on there. That they kind of have to what? Like acquiesce to what we're asking of them? Under Drake's last message? Oh, hang on. Let me scroll back up here. Politician doesn't come across as patronizing since they're not a soldier, doesn't come across as threatening, and can totally understand why I would be more than happy to qualify to be the bridge between. Oh, are you referring to how the Warrior of Light kind of has to play this role? I thought you were referring to the Beast Tribe at first. Have to defeat the primals and such. Eh, I feel like for the sake of breaking the fourth wall a little bit, you know, the character, um, if it wasn't already like written on paper, does have the choice to decline. But it is one of those situations where it is something that has to be done and somebody has to do it. And right now, you're kind of like the only person that is qualified to do it with your abilities and the blessing that has been bestowed upon you. So it's I don't know. I sometimes feel like I have to compare that to, you know, working in janitorial services. Nobody really wants to clean a toilet, but it's something that needs to be done and somebody has to do it. Um and you know, at the end of the day, that's a paycheck. So, you know, grossness be damned, strap up your gloves, we're going to go clean a toilet. And let's not even talk about actual like sewage processing plants because those are definitely it's like what's the guy's name on Dirty Jobs, that TV show, trying to find all the most crap, well in this case it would be crappiest because it's shit, but basically just like the most foul and disgusting jobs imaginable, that of course still has to be done. Cleaning a toilet is a shitty thing to do. I'm glad that I was not the only person that was thinking about, you know, a freaking toilet joke when I said crappy. We kind of have to. Cleaning a toilet is except killing gods is way more fun than cleaning toilets. This is so true, so true. And you know, it all kind of comes full circle. You know, for those of everyone that is at the end of the game and went through that very particular conversation with Xenos towards the very end, it's like you know you like it. You know you like taking out your frustrations and your energy on all these fighting and downing these amazingly large, phenomenal creatures. And it's like, you know what? You know what? You right. You right. Called you out. Yes, he. As long as you chose the correct option, at the very least. But yes, you get called out. That smirk. Oh my god, that smirk. It says it all. Like the Warrior of Light never has to say anything. It's either a stoic nod or an expression of the face. That's it. And maybe like some movement of the hands. I swear to God, every Warrior of Light talks in ASL because they never actually say words. Or I shouldn't even say ASL, it's just sign language, period. Because we don't know what version of sign language it is. It's ESL, Eorzean Sign Language. No, I got mad and yelled at him because I'm in denial. You know what? You know what? Everybody has a bit of self-righteousness in them. It's just an innate human thing. Like we want to be right. We want to be morally correct, and by especially by society standards, from the outside looking in, I call it peer pressure if you want to, but when we feel like we are being watched, that's when we're trying to be the most like prim and proper that we're able to be without really having to think too much about it. Because we don't want to leave a bad impression on people. So we all do have a little bit of that self righteousness in us, to make us feel like we're doing the right thing. Even though, oh my God, there's so much gray area between right and wrong, and nothing is ever just simply in black and white. I mean, a bunch of us even admitted to it too, during some of the conversations with Xenos and Endwalker. Like, when Julius called him out, and it's like, why did you do it? Why did you do it? And he gave the answer that he did. Julius was just like, are you fucking serious? Like, is that the only good reason that you have for all of this that you've done? Xenos is like, well, yeah. Would it make a difference if I had a better answer? No, it would not make a difference. And it was also relatable because we were all in the moments, we were all in the feels, we understand where the emotions were coming from, and there is such a simplicity and one-mindedness to Xenos that it's hard not to appreciate that. It's relatable. It's extremely relatable when you have something that you extremely, extremely want, like, and you overly, words are hard, over the top become obsessed with it. You just develop this single mindedness, and everything you do just becomes a means to the end of that obsession. The dialogue for Xenos and EW made me hate him a lot less. Like, yeah, they tried to bring some level of like just understanding of why Xenos was the way that he was and why he did the things that he did. And with the way that they presented it, can we understand where he's coming from? Yes. Does that mean that we now have more ability to empathize with him? Yes. Does that make anything that he did or said any less just wrong in normalized societal view? No, not at all. Uh, for how they say every good deed goes unpunished, right? Well, for every bad behavior also goes punished. Text, wait, action, action. Oh wait, I missed something here. Let me scroll back up. You always wait, dot one in between actions, right? AKA Swiftcast, res macro. For a macro like that, yes. You're definitely gonna want 1 to 2. Check the recast timer after Swiftcast. If it's more than 1 second, you're probably gonna want to set the wait to 0.2. In Drake's journey, Xeno brought out that feral side to Drake throughout the entire time he's come to enjoy those battles that push him to the limits throughout the entire time of Eorzea, A Realm Reborn to Endwalker. Yeah, yeah. Like he was that constant, that just one particular adversary that was just out specifically for you, and that was his sole life purpose. Nothing else. Almost like what was the arch nemesis to Dexter in Dexter's Laboratory? Mandrake, right? It was Mandrake. It was kind of like him. Like that little kid's entire purpose was just to one up Dexter and for everybody to know it. That was his whole purpose. Nothing else. He didn't care about anything else. It was just that single minded, laser focused, singular obsession. And if you ever like have watched these other like movies or TV shows that have done redemption arcs for villains, that always seems to be the case where there has been some type of emotional damage, some oh wait, what happened? Silver coming in with the 1 year sub. We are officially over a year for me being affiliate with Twitch. I keep forgetting it's been a year. That fact just keeps slipping my mind. Where's my soundboard? When I heard that text to speech, I thought it was lyrics in the song. I'm not gonna lie. Yes, it has been a year. Silver Miss with the fantabulous profile picture she has on her channel. Or profile, I should rather say. I see you, Drake, sitting on my couch. It actually looks like you got your arm on the armrest instead of your knee. I'm also seeing things they clearly reconnected, but it's not that noticeable as you continue. Oh dear God, yes. The subtle, I would call them lore Easter eggs is what they were, but there are so, if you would pay attention to everything, every little thing that happens in the main story, the side main stories. When I say side main stories, I'm talking about like all of the beast tribes and the primal quest lines. And when you also did the 24 man raids, like all of those were brought full circle in this expansion. Every last detail, every connection you made showed up there at the end. Every single one of them. And it was, I felt like I was watching Ralph Breaks the Internet all over again because of the number of references that was in that movie. It was overwhelming. They did the same thing in Endwalker. Damn it, I thought I was hitting. Well, I mean, you were until I turned my camera. I'm analyzing everything like crazy. I did Crystal Tower early and screenshotted everything to look over again. Also, they were talking about the rejoining far before Shadowbringers. Yes, yes, they were. Especially in those like after credit cutscenes where they always try to drop you like some just vague cryptic hint as to what was coming up next with the dialogue and or text that would go on during those like after credit cutscenes. All of them, every last one of them made a reference to the end. All of them. And it was all like puzzle pieced together in Endwalker. Every last detail. The level of meticulous meticulous descriptions and how they were able to tie everything in from so early in the story. We're talking about, close to a decade ago when the game first started, um, to the very end of a 10-year storyline. 10 Earth years is what we're talking about. Brought it all together. All together. Silver, I do have the tea, and I'm glad to see that the hydrate is working. We're not reverse carding it. I'm drinking now. Is this just a drink the tea sesh? I said at the beginning of the stream that we might do like a little bit of roulette. We might do a dash of mount farming. We might do a speck of something else. I already forgot what I said. And then we just got to talking, and this is where we are. I was also gonna see if my overlay would let me like edit some stuff or whatnot. Because as I've said before, I'm beeping. I've completely gotten away from using Streamlabs, and I'm using Stream Elements now for my stream stuff. And I'm having to figure it out and still learn it. And based on what I see, is that hair? Like a beard hair on my phone. Okay. Which I did like trim not too long ago. But yeah, it wouldn't let me resize my cam box. Like now, I could go in OBS and individual. Oop, that's wrong button. I could individually resize my camera, but the overlay, like the cam box, all the text and stuff at the bottom, the goals and my socials at the top, it's all just one piece. It's all one layer, so it's all attached to each other. So I can't edit like any one part of it inside OBS. I can only do it in Stream Elements, and it wouldn't let me resize my camera box. So I don't know. I'm gonna have to play around with it. Has learned his lesson from last time. Oh, Drake, I'm not sure if you had popped out of the channel before we were able to get like a clarification on what happened last time. But Silver was not like, you know, coming at you. She was just doing banter back and forth. So, if that was misunderstood as you doing something wrong, you did not. So just wanted to clarify you were in the clear. Sorry if I'm talking your head off about it. I just love it so much. Oh no, I'm right there with you. I am definitely right there with you. This game has taken over my life. I have been playing since beta. I have been subscribed to it since day one. I have played, well, minus like some financial issues where I had to be like maybe a week or two without it, but it was just a few days. Um, and not only is it just like my obsessive addicting hobby, but it has also now slightly become my career. So Square Enix, please sponsor me. And this is my apartment. My FC room is still my office. I haven't touched or done anything with that, but no, this is my apartment in the mist. The Silver Mishydrate is immune to the reverse card, no exceptions. Honestly, I'm gonna have to like write that in the rules somewhere because of how her hydrate button hates her for some reason. God only knows why. Thinking on making 40 sacks, 40 sacks. That wasn't even a Freudian slip. That was like a Beethoven slip. I don't know. 46 batches of Archon burgers. Is that like the new acorn cookies or something? Or not acorn cookies. Lord have mercy. Coffee biscuits. Are redeems fixed? Tried to redeem something a while back but couldn't. I do believe so, Kung Pao. You should have the ability so long as you have points. I think it was also like a processing lag on Stream Elements part where it just didn't quite register that you had points actually in stock to redeem stuff from the Stream Store. So I think that may have been the issue because I went over everything and I couldn't find anything wrong with any of the settings, the coding, or the programming. I've been kind of alone replaying. I almost read that as role playing, replaying and exploring with things to say. I've been thinking about that too. When things slow down a little bit in game, I'm thinking I will finally do New Game Plus and just relive the story as myself. And definitely do that as a stream at least once or twice a week. There you go. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. It's working. Getting close to that 10K point. Oh my lord. It's like saying something is triggering all 80 of your HDs. Wait, what? 12,154 knockabits here. Oh my god. See, my knockabits just say infinity. Literally, it has an infinity symbol beside my knockabits. A certain chaos guy has the most of all. Well, of course, naturally. It would be less if I could see T Nako more than once a week. Let's see, Compound. It said that you don't have enough points. Do you actually have points in stock? At Pow Beefcake. I think I have to do that without the at symbol. It says you have 1255. Oh my god, are you glitched? And or is it everybody that has that problem? Because I went back and like reset everything, refreshed the settings, made sure it was set to what it was supposed to be. Right, I did see Drake was able to do it, but it should have allowed you to do it also because you've got enough Meowsums to do it with. That is so weird. I feel like I need to get just like another viewer. All right, Silver was able to do it. See, now I do want to get somebody that's not a mod to see if they can try. Squishy, do you have any points? I want to say you've been in the channel enough to have some. You have 130. Yeah, you've got enough to redeem something. I'm gonna like give you a free 100 points here. Add points to my name's Squishy 100. I think that's how I'm supposed to do it. Nope, I did it wrong. Crap. How do I add points again? Go to my stream store. Or is it under chat commands? Maybe it's chat commands. All it says All of it says price 0, so I don't know what I'd be redeeming for my points. Is that actually on the store page that you're looking at? Because the actual like stream store would be located there. And I'm trying to find where my chat commands are. That just shows me who's redeemed stuff. I will figure this out. Okay, there you go. Okay, so we know it works. Because it looks like you did that directly from the website. Oh, I see where you're talking about price. Okay, you went to the channel commands page. Yeah, that is not going to show the stream store commands. It's a little bit on like a different string of coding or whatever. Give points to viewers. Use all for all chatters. Huh. So based on what this says, it looks like I did it right. It should just be add points at my 100. Oh, hang on. It's because I did the at. Now it works. Okay, why it works this time and why it didn't work before is unbeknownst to me, but you know what? We did it. We figured it out. It's a thing. Okay, let's actually play the game instead of spending like close to 50 minutes just doing nothing. This is quality Twitch. This is now twitch.tv. This is quality Twitch content. I don't even want to imagine what Twitch.tv would be for. Not the kind of channel we're running here. Not on my Christian Minecraft server. No, sir. Oh my god. Naga, you've been to Yerb stream before. You know what? And I get it. I get it. I 100. Why is that screen so white? It is just blinding me off to the side. Okay, that's better. I am completely understanding how and why Yerb is easily so distracted, especially when it comes to just conversation and chat. And oh look, my text box is popping over the top of my camera there. It's like I get it. I 100% get it. And especially as we continue to get more followers and build the channel more and, get like 500, 1,000 plus somewhere down the line, it's going to be crazy. I'm going to have to like pop out chat and put it in its own entire monitor, just like by itself, just to keep up. Only 50 minutes? Pfft, that means nothing. I think Yerb is going to be doing Eden tonight. Which I'll be joining him for since I've never done it. Ooh. So I'll be de-rusting my heels in Eden. Eden's fun. I enjoyed the entire Final Fantasy VIII storyline that came with Eden. I loved it so much. Well, just had to say hi. I was able to log in long enough to enter my estate and purge some plus 60 inactives. One day Silver will finish Endwalker. One day! That day will not be today, but one day. Drake, that's not how you lay on a bed. That is incorrect, sir. I'm going to need you to resuscitate and correct yourself. Level 82 for life. Oh no. After my abysmal show in the Singer, I'm quite nervous. Oh, about Eden? Or you talking about Ultimates? I still want to do Ultimates. I still have not touched an Ultimate. I have watched other people play the Ultimates on videos and streams, but I have not touched it myself. Your apartment is gonna stink of dead cat. You were not dead. You were just incapacitated. Night Silver, thank you so much for the sub. 1 year. Everybody's gonna get their rainbow wings now. Just healing in front of people on stream in general, it ain't that bad. It just means you're just like everybody else. Drake has been following Nagarumi for 11 months, 3 days, and 3 hours. We have a slash playtime for Twitch. If I try to type it, it's gonna tell me I don't even follow the channel. I'm just a scrub. Nagarumi is not following Nagarumi. Were you there for what I did to Europe in the first EW dungeon? Was I? Because that would have been the Tower of Zot, if I'm not mistaken, with the sisters, right? I don't think I did. And if I was lurking. I need stars now, next month, as soon as taxes come. Stars? Oh, on your badge. Okay. I was like, what are we talking about stars? Are we going to space? We already went to space. We went to the frickin' moon. And to the edge of the universe. I think we came into a stream around Garlemald. Yes, I remember Garlemald. Because I also remember, like, stalking him in the air when he was in Garlemald. But that wouldn't have been Tower of Zot. Because Tower of Zot took place in... Make sure I'm saying this right before I stick my foot in my mouth. Yeah, because Tower of Zot would have been the one that we did over in Thanalan. It would be the Tower of Babel. That was the one in Garlemald. But yes, I was also, stalking in Thavnir too, because I remember plopping myself right on top of the big elephant that was in the pool where, mommy murder occurred. The northwestern corner of the island. Yes. Yes. Do I have Mel? I do not have Mel. Let's go to the Free Company house. There is a few things. Actually, no. Let me go to my house first. That's not how you spell teleport, Naka. Because I need to water my garden, refresh the timer on my house, and check my retainers. I just realized I did not do an Instagram picture today. But you know what? It's okay. It's not the end of the world. Wait, what? Oh! The corners are empty. Okay, I was like, hello, police? What is happening? And nobody said anything in chat because they thought I was trolling him. Oh, wait, hang on. Da, 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 da. And for some reason, nobody fixed my out of order marks and nobody said anything in chat because they thought I was trolling him. I think I would vaguely remember coming into that happening. Because I want to say I remember having the thought of like, those ain't right. Oh, dear God. It's so dark in my house. Much better. Y'all like all my paintings? This is my art museum. I don't know if I've showed it off on stream before. But the purpose of my house is to basically be an art gallery of all the vistas I've collected in my sightseeing log. And I've got them all on display in my house. I ran out of slots, so I like these are only a fraction of the paintings I have available. But I've got all these hung up here. I've got various different seasonal posters from various events throughout the years that are all posted up in my gift shop. If we go to the hallway upstairs, I've got art posted up here. I've got more, I said art, but I got more paintings up here. Well, I guess you can still call it art. It's still a form of it. Now, beyond this door, it's actually just my bedroom. Like, if I want to stay in my house instead of my apartment, this is where I come to. I've got my workstation, my bed, my bathroom, which could be a lot better, but again, I ran out of slots in the house, so I could only dress it up but so much. And then, if we go downstairs, there's more paintings up here with Luiswa. First person view might be a better idea. Naga's got the dough for the paintings. Honestly, paintings are not that expensive. When it comes to paintings in the game, it's more about just taking the time and effort to do all the vistas and the sightseeing log. That's really where this comes from. And of course, like everything beyond Heavensward is so easy to get the vistas for. More paintings back here. Which I did my basement in the design of an eatery. Kind of slightly just small restaurant style. While still displaying art. But one cool thing I did about my eatery here in my house is I did it with Allegan design. So I've got the Allegan chairs, the Allegan table, Allegan chandelier. And then when you sit down here to order food or to sit down and eat, guess who the cook is? Guess who? Guess who? Guess who? Guess who? It's the ADS Ball from Coils of Bahamut. Never. It's ADS. Here to serve you food if he doesn't accidentally electrocute you in the process. I loves it. That way, if I ever, like, you know, roleplay in here, you can also just, like, stick yourself in the middle of it. This is how we cook. This is the way. Just tapping on buttons in a hollow diagram. But that is my house. Oh, minus the, you know, coat closet I got here at the front door. Check on my retainers like I was meaning to do like half an hour ago. Thank you. And I was able to do all of this without any like third-party applications or plugins. And trust me, it took me flipping forever to do. With the custom plugins I've got now with the game, this would probably take me a fraction of the time it took me before, which is why I'm super excited about upgrading my house to a large so I can have a much more accommodating art museum and gallery. And it will probably take me half the time to design it. You are becoming one with the fertilizer? Drake, why are you in my garden? Excuse me. Uno más. Alright, that takes care of all the tasks to do here. So now we're gonna go over to Ul'dah, because it's only right around the corner. The only stuff I have third-party stuff for is GPOs and Bard music. I should branch out. Yeah. And, you know, I love how Yoshi does approach the topic of third-party applications as well. Like, is it against the TOS? Yes. But are we willing to turn a blind eye to the ones that are actually beneficial to both the game and the community? Most definitely. He's just like, please, your beautiful housing creations and these amazing screenshots y'all do with your characters are just absolutely fantastical. But if it does violate our mission statement or the image that we are trying to portray for the game, we will try to strike it down, especially if it gets quote unquote reported. That rose name is Pickle. Yes. Yes, it is. And he's a reindeer. A, rice farming reindeer. And he's gone. Was he wearing a fish necklace? Was that a fish hanging from a necklace around his neck that I just saw? Oh my god, somebody please clip that and double check. I need to know what necklace that is. Spine Shatter Dive. Please tell me you're a Dragoon. You're friggin' Fisher! Lies. Calling Freddy Fazbear at 3 a.m. challenge. What? Concern. Lots of concern, honey. I kind of want to view your search info. How do I do that? I probably have to find you in Party Finder. Or not Party Finder, Player Search. Oh my god, they are a Dragoon and more. Holy Jesus. They literally have the exact same search info that I do. 90s across the board. Oh my god. That's great. Absolutely great. No, I didn't want to turn it up. I wanted to turn it down. There we go. Oh shit, I just realized my search info is like behind the chat. My bad, y'all. But yeah, when I clicked on her name, all 90s. All 90s. Solid gives me goosebumps, so does all the versions of it. I'm so happy to be in Heaven's Word. Solid. Solid. Is this an NPC character's name? Oh, the theme in Ishgard. So that's the name of the song then, right? I'm gonna be like full honest. I don't even know the names of the majority of the songs in Final Fantasy unless it is one of like the mainstream vocal songs, like Oblivion from Shiva, for example. Foundation specifically. Pillars has like an acoustic version during the day, and the piano electric hybrid version is night in the broom, and it plays at night. Ooh. Like, I do love me the music, and I even love me some Soken even more. But do I know the exact names of every single theme and song in Final Fantasy? I don't. I get the feeling we're gonna cap out on flame seals here in a second. I'm only kind of obsessed. Look, look. Oh, speaking of Solid, hello, Solid. How are you doing, Solid? Solid Rock. I was just informed that you give somebody goosebumps. She's kind of got that whole like sexy Mrs. Frankenstein look going on there. All tracks in Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel are named after cards in the game. Not surprised. I don't know what the acoustic version that plays in the Pillars in the Day is called though. Oh, she a hottie. Yes, she is. Loving that like whole Mrs. Frankenstein look she's got going on. Down to the skin tone and everything. That is great. Love it. Back to trading in Mucho gear. Oh, I was wrong. We are not going to cap out on seals. We were not too far away though. Only what, less than 2,700? 27,000. I'm a simp for the cat boys and Femrose. Look. That's me with the cat daddies and the what would you call, what would be a good nickname for the Rodads? Rodads. Boom. There we go. Cat daddies and Rodads. Oh, it ended in failure. Sad face. They all deserve a spanking. Ignore. I'm like putting my hand over my screen like you can't see it, even though that makes no difference on the stream. But ignore what my squadron is wearing. Look, just because they're all Rogan men, it doesn't mean anything, okay? It means nothing. This is a strictly professional relationship. I am their captain. Look. 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 I have a preference, okay? Okay? Ooh, no, no, no. That's not the mission I want to do. What mission was I doing? Yeah, this is gonna be imposter. Naka aims to train his row army just so they can G-row? What? I have no idea what kind of reference that you're trying to make here. Look, I have all these Rogadins. I got more Rogadins back here too. I had to settle for like one Elzen and a Lalafell because I ran out of Rogadins to choose from. But they're just management. Nanasomi and Rivienne, they just manage my harem. And then we've got all the. Look at him though. Look at him. Just, sir, sir, I need you to stop like chewing on my neck with your eyes, please. I need you to stop. Giro equals grow. Grow! I get it! Ha 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 ha. It just took me a minute. I am a pretty kitty, thank you. It's okay, I write Final Fantasy 14 fan fiction and will never show anyone my G-Post photos, so I can't even judge. Look, I got some of those pictures too, and they gonna stay right in the folder that they are and never see the light of day on the internet for as long as I live. I understand. I understand. Disclosure, I do not use particular third-party applications or mods on my Final Fantasy game, none whatsoever anymore. I do not endorse the use of third-party applications with Final Fantasy 14 online. This is just my legal disclosure, shall. It's like one of those things where you know it's out there, you know it exists, and you have participated in it yourself, but yet you're not allowed to say that you participated and that you've had it and that you've done it. It's like, nope, not at all. I have no idea what you're talking about. I just play my game as it was intended. Okay, thanks, bye. I plead the fifth. And again, for the record, Yoshi P himself said, as long as it's for private use and not displayed to the public on any type of publication whatsoever, it is perfectly fine. I play on the PS4, so yeah, we know. You poor unfortunate souls. Console players. You filthy animal. My Catboy does absolutely nothing lewd with Graha and Urianger ever. Ever. Ooh, that's an interesting combination, actually. I never thought about the two of those together. Huh. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that thought never crossed my mind. That's a new one. And now my brain's kind of broken over it. Huh. Okay. Squish, you broke me. I feel like I have to explain this. My imagination, the way that my brain works is when an idea happens for a skit, for a scenario, for a situation, for a circumstance, whatever it may be. How it plays out in my head is in comic strip form. Okay? Most of the time, the characters in said comic strip in my brain are of somewhere in the ballpark of chibi style. So, whenever an idea is introduced to me with it just completely unfiltered and before I can actually process what idea I was just spoon fed, it immediately just goes to comic strip form in like weird anime chibi style. And Squish, let me tell you, that image was not okay. Never really hear about the ones after Oranger, Urianger. Urianger is. Hang on, I got this, I got this. Urianger is. Language is an absolute lost art. It really is, especially in the role playing community. Most everything is kind of just turned over to a very short hand style of just mostly conversation. Very little descriptive action. You don't get a lot of that until you're like in those very private scenarios and situations. Pretty sure I'm the only one who writes fan fiction of the Warrior of Light, Urianger, and Graha on AO3. I don't even know what AO3 is, but I now have something that I can look up later. I've never seen it at least. Oh my god. Yeah, yeah. Not only do I have the anime, wow, but I also have the AO3 is a fanfic website. That's what I figured as much. I used to do like LiveJournal back in the day when LiveJournal was still popular and people knew what I was talking about. And actually wrote like some various it was actually Final Fantasy, truth be told. It was Final Fantasy 8 fanfic that I wrote forever and in another day and time. And it was on my LiveJournal. I never will touch LiveJournal again after the purge they did. Oh, did they like dump all of their databases and just like delete everything? Similar to fanfiction.net? Archive of our own. I feel like I missed something in chat. I'm trying to scroll up here. Bear with me. Oh, y'all just having a conversation between yourselves. I'm being nosy. Ooh. This way. And it was a bust. Ish. At least I got a 3-digit number. That one even sucked more. Hey, Theraval. There we go. We got a winning ticket, ladies and gentlemen. And everything in between. I have no cards to sell. Ooh, I'm over 1,000,000 MGP now. And I can redeem my jumbo catpack tickets. They went after people writing explicit LGBT fan fiction and deleted it all from their site in mass. Oh my god, so this was a targeted purge? Well, if that doesn't just have discriminatory written all over it. Ooh, Celine, so you're like solely running the show tonight? Yep, yep. And me and thousands of others lost so much of our art. Yeah, I would definitely be very upset myself. Now, granted, if I remember correctly, it's actually probably sitting in one of my like junk bowls that I just kind of throw miscellaneous stuff in. But I have a thumb drive that has just like old documents and articles of just random shit that I wanted to save. Important stuff like tax information and digital W-2s and cover letters and resumes. But I also use that same thumb drive for things that I've written myself that I definitely wanted to keep. Whether it have been, a paper that I did for a psychology class or if it was a fan fiction that I did write in like ninth grade because I was a, what's the word I'm looking for? Degenerate. Um, cough, cough. But I'm pretty sure I still have my stories on that thumb drive. I'm fairly certain I do. The only question is, I just don't know where it is at the moment. The point of that story was that I'm a stupid stickler about documentation and archiving. So I probably have like three copies of separate files, like on my computer, on my laptop, on a thumb drive, on a cloud storage somewhere in the World Wide Web. I've always been super like ornery and very meticulous about that for some reason. I'll be the manager. We got Crispy on DJ set tonight. It's been a while since I've seen Crispy. I need to catch him one of the nights I'm not busy and he's streaming. Alright, now that we've done all that, let's go to the actual Free Company house. That's part of why Archive of Our Own was created. It's supposed to be a neutral space where tags are given for proper content warnings and categorical organization comes as a priority to make finding content you want to read super easy. And the people who run it are so good, and I feel safe putting work on there. And see, that's how things should be. Especially when you're trying to use something that is like public facing. Um, I don't know. I went to school and college for business, both for marketing, administration. There's Drake. Um, Marketing, administration, a little bit of accounting, like barely a class full. And I also was doing a minor in psychology as well. So that was more so like in came to tie in like management practices and those books that say like how to become better friends with people and basically tells you how to interact and become sociable with people. That's basically what those classes were. They talked about different personality types, how they interacted with each other, how to find motivation from certain types of people versus motivations from more stoic, introverted, I guess would be the word I would use here. Well, Naga, I thought you res me. Your spell fizzled. Wait, the fuck? Drake, how does that even happen? Was your timer run out and you just like, yeah, I think you insta just did it again. As your timer reset. I see you. I see you. Cheater. Well, at first I was trying to figure out how the hell did your body move if you didn't even res, and then when I saw your timer still said 9 minutes, I was like, oh, I know what you did. You cheated. That's what you did. Shame on you. I've been there for more than 10 minutes. Well, I kind of figured, otherwise you wouldn't have been able to, like, Swiftcast die again. All right, let me pull up the spreadsheet because I have monies I need to give to you. Both Twitch.tv and Google Drive takes 3 years to load. Tomorrow, tomorrow, there's always tomorrow. There we go. You hit me because you love me. Sir, sir, that is a dangerous statement. I'm just gonna go ahead and say that for the record. That is a dangerous thing to say. Alright, I owe you 633, 660. There's a lot of sixes in that number. Alright, Frick, what's her name? Anzu. Anzu. I see you, Anzu. Give me money. Platonic love, totally non-romantic. That's like when your friends tell you they only pick on you because they like you. Alright, you have your money. I have to go grab an onion for somebody. Y'all, in the time it has taken me to do my general initial rounds when I first log into Final Fantasy, which is like check my gardens, check my retainers, make sure I don't have any mail, simple stuff like this, giving out money and taking care of people that need something from the free company chest. Like at most, that usually makes me take about 20 minutes out of my day to get all that done. 20 to 30 minutes. I have now been trying to do this for an hour and a half while we have been talking. Uh, I feel like I should never fuss at Europe ever again for not focusing on the main story. Like, I get it. I get it. It's hard. It's so hard to try to focus and talk at the same time. I do the same thing when I'm driving too. God help me. If I'm having a conversation and I'm the one driving, I will not take my exit. I will not make a turn. I will just keep going until the road ends and I am forced to either turn left or right or stop at a stoplight. Um, Otherwise, I'll just keep right on going because I'm focused on the conversation, not my destination. It happens every time. Every time. Like to the point where that if I do have a passenger and we're going somewhere in particular, I look at him as like, do not remind me if I need to take like a turn or an exit or something anywhere because I'm gonna go ahead and tell you as a friend and like for real, um, if you don't tell me and we're having a conversation, I'm gonna drive right past it and we're gonna be late. I'm just laying it out for you. All right, her checkabout is level 12. Ooh, excuse me. Today's date is the 28th. This will be for 12 to 13. I am the one giving the onion. Confirm. That's not how you spell confirmed. Now we can finally do some more gardening, because I completely forgot to do this with our gardens. Mr. Pointer clicker thingy? That was not the fertilizer. Try again. Try to catch back up with chat here. Literally just now. Don't say give me money to your boss. Oh god, I just did. Honestly, Enjoy was there. I do the same. He took his time. He was fully immersed in the area and the crowd. One time I missed 4 right turns that my friend told me to take once because I was zoned out talking. Yep. Do the same thing. And the crowd came together and walked up to the inn. Oh, on your stream. Yes, that was amazing. And 3 other people in the car bore witness to this. Oh god, you had a car full. That Crystal Path walk Naka, it was amazing. It felt like I was experiencing it all over again myself. Drake, I have gone through this story 4 times with 4 other people, and I have cried and boohooed the same and as much as I did the first time around, and I hate it, if not more, but I love it so much. I love how much he loves the game. He's the one who actually got me to play again after I quit in 1.0 because it sucked. Oh, 1.0 was a shit show. Good story and had the potential of a good game, but its actual implication and execution of the game itself was just horrible. It was horrible. They basically were trying to when they did 1.0, they were trying to get more of a foothold into the MMO universe. After what they did with Final Fantasy 11, but they were trying to reinvent the wheel. Us as MMO players, like as we go from game to game, from one MMO to another, there are always similarities. Where they do have certain play styles, certain button configurations, certain HUDs, and certain layouts that, in some way, shape, or form, are all familiar. It just looks different and has a different style, but we're able to easily accommodate for that and just, fill in the gaps in between. When Square Enix did Final Fantasy XIV 1.0, they were trying to take their concept of an MMO and just reinvent it entirely. Where it was not easy as an MMO player to go into the game and have some level of familiarity with how it worked, because it wasn't similar to any other game prior to it. And that was one of the biggest issues. That's why when Yoshi P took over the project for 2.0, he himself said, I looked at other successful MMOs, especially World of Warcraft. A lot of our concept and ideals were inspired by the design and interface of World of Warcraft in order to make our game more successful and adaptable to the MMO community. And boy, did they do it right. Oh my god, they did everything right. Yep, it was just beyond words, immemorial, or whatever it's called. And then I played because he made it look awesome. And holy shit, it was awesome. Yeah, there's no doubt about that at all. Before I ever played Final Fantasy, I played or was playing Guild Wars 2. And before I became, a religious Guild Wars 2 player, I was playing da, 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 da. I forgot one. No, I was playing Guild Wars 2 and Star Wars The Old Republic. I was playing both of those at the same time. But before those, I was playing Perfect World International. My first MMO that I ever played and got into was actually Flyff. Flyff, which stands for Fly for Fun. It was a game designed and made by, originally it was like something potato, but I think Gaia, like Gaia Online, took it over and now owns the game, if it still exists, that is. I really enjoyed it. It was actually very cutesy. Um, had a good community in it, and it was a fun game to play, but it was also a huge time sink. Oh my god, it just everything revolved around time windows and time frames. And if you wanted to like level up your skills and your character, it was basically just bash on something with the same skill until that skill levels up repetitiously. So it was super grindy. And then there was Perfect World International. I played Flip. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. And then I played Perfect World International, which was a beautiful, beautiful game. I got sucked into Perfect World International more so because of its looks and graphics than the game itself. So even though, Flip was cute and adorable and stuff, it wasn't really my style. I tend, as far as aesthetics go, I find myself to shy away from cartoony and chibi cute stuff, even though that's how my imagination works a lot of the time, and go more so for kind of like the fantasy realistic looking stuff. So Perfect World International and Final Fantasy definitely appease that aesthetic for me. Did you mean in Memoria? I was thinking he meant M Memorial, which I think is Memorial, something like that, if I'm not mistaken. I think that was the word Drake was maybe going for. No, no, it wouldn't have been immemorial either. I had to look back up and see how you phrased it, so no, it wouldn't be immemorial. I ain't wordy like the others. Look, y'all sophisticated types with your big words and dictionary good god, the source is the source, Naka, the source. Ooh, I also need to check on the Will of Confrontation. Did I check the chocobos? I don't think I did. I remember looking at a chocobo, but I didn't feed the chocobos. Yeah, when it comes to immemorial, that's kind of like using the word timeless. Um, or if it's something like very old or ancient that is like prior to known human memory type situation. That would be a situation in time that you would use immemorial. Um, so if you are trying to call something like timeless, extremely classic or ancient. That would be the most proper way to use that word in particular. Nope, that wheel's still charging. How much longer? 26 hours. We still have a whole day and then some. My tea tastes different for some reason. And I think it's because I forgot to put a bit of lemon juice in it. In Memoria being the modern Romance translation of the Latin in memoriam. Ooh. It says that it is originating in Portugal, if I'm reading that right. No, no. That's just a Portuguese translator, is what that is. I was like, oh, really? Usually, when you think of Latin, some of the first thoughts is like Italy. Any language originating from the Latin language. Yes, yes, I knew that about the Romantic languages. That's for sure. But when I did type it in, just to get like a Merriam-Webster definition of the word, it brought me to a Portuguese English translator. Uh, Google kind of worded it funny, and it made it look like the origin of the word was from Portugal, and I was like, wait, what? Really? In memory of, used especially in epitaphs. Is otherwise a preposition. Oh my god, pop-up ads, please go away. I swear to God, if they don't let us take Graha to Ishgard in the upcoming patches, I'm going to riot. Foundation is incredible. That is right. He has still never been to Ishgard. That was one of the promises he had you make to him. That scene broke me, Drake. Oh my god. Oh my god. During that whole build up and lead there, when it was down to Graha, Alice, and Alphino, I was heartbroken. My god. I remember sitting in stream, because of course, I was recording every bit of my Endwalker experience, and I was probably like this close to the screen and the camera, and it, honest to God, I felt like if I would have moved or spoke other than just reading the text lines from the cutscenes, I would have started bawling my eyes out. I think he did go to Ishgard when he woke up in the future apocalypse, but it was all wrecked. Oh goodness. Did we actually see that, or wasn't that just a story or in description he told us when he ended up traveling through time or whatever? when him and the Ironworks had to seek out a copy of Heaven's Word to find out where the Warrior of Light would be bringing them to the first. That's right, because they had to build the crazy ass thing you ended up fighting in the twinning. Yes, yes. And you get to read about it in the logs. That's why I'm really, really glad they introduced the exploration mode in the dungeons where you can go in there and actually like ride your mounts from point to point to point. So if you ever do want to go in for those like little tidbits, Easter eggs, and lore uh key points that are available, you can always do so and not have to be worried about holding up a party or having to do it upon the time of somebody else. All right, I think I've spent a lot of time blabbering and hardly doing anything in Final Fantasy. It is probably about time that I do a roulette or something because I have done nothing in Final Fantasy for almost 2 hours. How am I doing on? Oh, I'm actually capped out on astronomy, so roulettes are not a huge thing. But I still want to do roulettes because I am working towards my tank mount for my gunbreaker, and I need my tiger. If I can type real quick. Be right back. Okay, Celine. Yeah, reading through what happened in the twinning made me a lot less mad at him, to be honest. You know, it was kind of hard not to be after actually hearing the story and or reading the story and everything they had to get through to get to the point of where they were. I just wanted poor Graha to just curl up in my lap and be a lap kitten, and I give him pets and say it will be okay. It will be okay. Now let's go take on the world. Since he is so keen about going on an adventure with the Warrior of Light, or any hero for that matter. Because I swear he went just as starry eyed for the Azure Dragoon as he did for the champion of Eorzea. Nobody could understand why I hated Gra and Shadowbringers, but he really went through hell, and I feel bad about it. I mean, and that's just kind of how do I want to say this? That's empathy in a nutshell. Like when something happens and it's something that we don't like, we really, really have to kind of teach and train ourselves to stop, to just kind of stop dead in our tracks before we react, before we, go flying off the handle or whatever, and really take a moment to put ourselves in that other person's position because we don't know their story. We don't know why it is that they're doing, what has happened that led up to that point, what circumstances they're operating under. Like we don't know any of that information. And we don't know the things that they do or do not know. Every person's different and they're database of knowledge in their noggin is just as different as well. So we really do have to kind of like stop ourselves from getting way too upset in a situation and letting that like emotion take over and just be like, okay, let's find out why this is happening and what the reason is behind it, and then work our way from there. As humanity and just as people in general, I feel like if we're just able to do that more on a regular basis with each other, oh my god, would it be so much better for society and just humanity overall, completely. So I just asked Free Company if they wanted to come tag along for roulettes or anything. And somebody said, to be honest, I was about to go sit in a hot tub for an hour. Honey, by all means, don't let me stop you. Hi, Drake. I feel like I have to do this all slow-mo now and dramatically in case somebody decides they want to like slap that Uno card down and just be like, nah, bitch. All right, that one was redeemed successfully. I feel like once Gra was back from Emmett's imprisonment, my Warrior of Light would probably have a few choice swears for him still. Oh no. Where did my Discord go? Ding, that was Facebook. That was not Discord. Ding, that was Facebook again. That might be one of my group chats that I probably need to mute. Actually, let me just mute the entire tab. That way, if I get any messages, it's not gonna keep dinging in everybody's ear. Okay, I fixed it. We're good. We're Gucci. I would join roulette, but I'm a baby tank still. Nah, it's okay. I'm gonna be starting with expert anyway, so of course that's level 90. And then work my way down. Naga Naga, Ryu! Hi! Why did I call you Ryu? Ryu. Words have not been my friend today. I cannot pronounce anything correctly whatsoever. I just gave up. As of today, you are Ryu, not Ryu. Drake, please, please, no. I'm half tempted to be like Drake. Please do it again, because that was a sexy Hrothgar face that just came across my screen. Oh god, some of these are starting to switch out for from tanks to healers, so we're gonna go ahead and queue. Nobody really said they wanted to go anyway, so it's a thing. Oh look, it's Elrene. Elrene's about to boot me. Boop, there it is. Told you. How's the night been both, or been? See words again. I can't do words. How's the night been for you both? Honestly, we have been sitting here and talking for almost 2 hours straight. About Final Fantasy, of course, for the most part. But have we done anything in Final Fantasy? Nope. I have maybe like fertilized some plants, fed some chocobos, and checked on my retainers, and that's about it for 2 hours. The rest of the time we've just been talking. I should honestly change the category from Final Fantasy 14 to just chatting. Because that's what we're doing. We're just chatting today. My god, that kitty cat is so cute. What is it drinking? Is that boba tea? No, that's a Ramune. Or I don't know what that is. Strawberry milk? I'm so confused. But we're looking at Final Fantasy. This is true. This is true. We are living our best lives through, the best game ever. Which also recently just won yet another game award. Oh god, I feel like I have to go back to Twitter to see what the award was because I done did forgot. Ching, my my queue, it went off. Probably not gonna be able to find this tweet. Words. I give up. I'm not gonna find this tweet in time. Oh my god, I don't know where it happened. Was it in my notifications? Yeah, I'm not gonna find it in time. I got 10 seconds. I'm clicking the button. And see, the thing is, I don't even remember if it was the Square Enix Twitter page or if it was the Final Fantasy Twitter page. I really am gonna be that old man that, starts calling stuff by the wrong name, like Pokemans and every gaming console is a Nintendo type situation. Let's see how badly I can tank this. Will be? Look, look, look. I got people that still think I'm like in my mid-20s. I'm gonna hang on to every little last bit of it that I got. While I can. I'm dying. I probably need to push particular buttons here. The true Final Fantasy XIV experience. Have you gone into cheapos yet? I mean, I basically turned my interface off and was watching my character sit in front of a fire. Does that count? I'm waiting to find out if it wins GOTY at SXFW. Okay, you're gonna have to explain the acronyms to me. I have no idea what those stand for. Game of the year for... What's the SXSW part? I feel like I'm trying to say SFW, like safe for work. Is a huge tech showcase and convention South by Southwest. Eh. Now that one I wouldn't have known at all. Alright, I have to do the tanky things. I just got the Discord notification where it was your Yerba Mateo stream, and his notification said, "Do y'all like Final Fantasy 14 and marbles?" Oh wait, we need to stack up and rotate and rotate and rotate. I'm about to get fucked over, aren't I? Yep. Whee! Tank privilege. You didn't have to rescue me. I had my gap closer thingy. I am like 100% just 1-2-3ing this right now, not even paying attention to my combos. I'm coming, I'm coming. Ah, I save you. I do not have, what's that word? Reprisal. I feel like I was just trying to sing a line from The Little Mermaid when she's talking about them dancing with their feet. Look at this stuff. Isn't it neat? I think I just blinded. My retina's complete. Yo! Yo! I'm coming! They took off like a goddamn bullet. At the rate they're wanting to run, I should have been like, y'all, I'm a streamer. I might be a little slow. just giving y'all fair warning. Meteon, you so fast. Ooh, I am dying. I am dying. Okay, we Gucci. It's fine. We didn't die. There's so much chat I have to catch up on. I've been watching it scroll off on the side and it's like, I can't read. Cause these bitches want to go fast like Sonic. Oh, I don't have reprisal. Oh well. Owie. No. We are not making pancake kitties. Oh my god. We somehow made that work. Now I do have reprisal for this one. Oh my god, okay. I have to make sure to slap this NPC because they were naughty and they hit the button to kill everybody with the missiles, and now the entire world is dead thanks to them. Ooh, bright screen. Everything is yellow! Wait, did I hit sprint? Oh no, the scholar did that. I was like, why am I running so fast? Motherfuckers. Keep running, just keep running all the way to the end and I die. Oh, well, I can't hit that button, so never mind. Just kidding, haha. Whoosh! Alright, I'm gonna attempt to catch back up on chat here. It happens in Austin every year and is extremely prestigious. I've heard of it before, but very few times have I ever made reference to it. Is that how you handle that mechanic? I don't even remember which mechanic we're referring to. This was so long ago. This is where I may have to depart because I asked him if I could run Eden with him. Oh, that's all good, Squish, if you're still here. We're gonna be first timers together. Woo! Good luck. Well, as soon as he's done chatting for an hour and playing marbles. That is so true in his stream. This is when you let them die for their hubris. Hee hee hee. I would. Hrothgar will let fools die. Claire. Oops, finger slip. Didn't mean to press shirk on you. Ha 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 ha. Notice Black Mage get shirk. Didn't mean to rescue Black Mage in middle of crowd. Drake, if I wasn't so tired, I'd boop you in game. I'm not logged in anymore. Master Duel, boop though. Don't forget. I can't see because I have to scroll. Things are happening. I'm gonna press that button, and 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 that button, that button, and that button, and that button, and my combo still ain't done. I got 2 more buttons. That one and that one. Whew. I wasn't done with you. Come back here. No, that's probably gonna hit me. Yep, it did. Ooh, don't let them doom. Don't let them doom. Heal yourself. Heal yourself. Shit, I just threw that on the wrong person. Please don't die. 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 Fuck. Ooh, I was getting nervous. Alright, let's catch up on chat. Oh god, don't forget Heart of Light. Yep, I was done that. Not that I noticed, and ranking back up to gold. I mean, you've been running. All I got is my Zambino deck and Numeron deck. I was just up against the Crystal Beast deck and lost all of his steam. Let me go ahead and commentate and roll on the loots. There we go. Also, where are Interject and Arm's Length? They're not on my hotbar, but they're on my control keys, and I was using them. It's on my third hotbar, which is hidden off screen, but my control 3 is my arm's length, and my control 2 is my interject. Yes, I actually did try to regen the healer, but I misclicked my function key and I targeted one of the DPS instead. That was a oops. Use Crystal Abundance to try and clear my field, but responded with Solemn Judgment. God, it's been so long since I played Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't have time to pick up another game. Uh, Honestly, if there was any chance for me to play it, it would have to be on a Sunday, which I have kind of gotten into the mindset that I now reserve Sundays as me day. Meaning that that is the one solitary day out of the week where I am not working for my day job. I am not working for Echo. I am not working for the chamber. I am not streaming. I'm not doing marketing or advertising or any type of promotions. I am just doing me. Period. Otherwise, I think I am going to drive myself up the wall crazy. So, if I do ever decide to recreationally play Master Duel, Yu Gi Oh!, it would probably be on a Sunday. And it would be just for pure recreational purposes, nothing else. Just like I was also doing some Destiny 2 yesterday, playing some of the Witch Queen story stuff. Because of course, you know, even if you don't get the expansion, you can still access like the initial quest line and look at the worlds that they introduced with the expansion. So that's still accessible. So you can go on to Destiny 2 and do all that. But I've been playing the Witch Queen and all these like other quest lines that have come with it. And I enjoyed myself yesterday. I shot aliens in the face and it made me happy. And then, of course, Monday came back today, and it was like, yep, back to the grind. But if I do, I know that was like a really long way to go around my elbow to get to my ass. But if I do play, it would be on a Sunday. Why does it look like the fire is glowing, but I don't see any fire? There's the fire. Okay, that concerned me for a second. We're gonna warm ourselves by the fire. Actually, isn't there like? Can I do this? There we go. That looks more appropriate for like trying to warm yourself by the fire. Shiver is just like, oh my dear God, somebody get this person a blanket. They look like they've gone hypothermic. Where ring hands actually does kind of look like you're trying to warm yourself up by the fire. Oh goodness, I'm actually a little tired. Beastie, hi. But yeah, for real though, like Shiver is like so the polar extreme end of being cold. It's like severe. Ring hands is so versatile. It really is. There's a lot of different situations you can use that in, and it mean completely something different. It's just all based on the context. Did I even queue? I think I went to go look at it, but didn't actually click on it. In my brain, I did. But when I looked at my duty roster, I'm like, there's something missing in the corner. I need to get me some more, like, water. There's like so very little left in the glass. Beastie, how's it going? How's life treating you? Now that I feel like we're in, COVID pandemic 5.6 or whatever at this point. What fish? I don't have fish. Wow. Yeah. Like exhaustion just hit me like full scale brick wall right then and there. Oh Jesus. Let me make sure my blood sugar's not going up. Oop, yep, it definitely is. I may have put too much sugar in my tea. Keep up. That's actually a really good way for me to tell if my blood sugar is doing something funny. Like if I just out of nowhere get super tired and feel like I need to lay down, um, for no reason, usually because of my blood sugar. 90% of the time. Or if I get like extremely thirsty, like dry mouth kind of thirsty, and like I need water pronto, um, usually high blood sugar. Or if it's the other way around and I'm having a low blood sugar, I feel like all of a sudden I need to eat everything in the kitchen. Not just eat, but eat everything in the kitchen, including the spice cabinet. Definitely blood sugar. Watch us not get eat an entire fridge. Look, y'all don't even know. I might only be 150 pounds sopping wet. Maybe 155 on a really good day. But there's like this dimension door or black hole that exists somewhere in the depths of my digestive system. And when food goes in there, it just disappears. Ooh. Yep, there's a yawn. Pardon me. Snuck out of nowhere. This is like the most pointless wall. That is a hole in the wall. That is not a bona fide hallway. I want to state that for the record. That is a hole in the wall. So with that being said, there's supposed to be a wall that we just entered right there. But yet that was an empty hallway that it was a dead end. Like, what is the purpose of that hallway and that door if it goes nowhere? Like, hello? Do the lurky lurks. Kitty will miss you. Alright, I was about to say, I know there's a swing incoming somewhere. I was waiting for it. Our DPS feels really, really low all of a sudden. Whee! I've always loved how that one knight just like kind of like that really bad kid that is trying to get your attention by being naughty and he just breaks the oh shit, I'm gonna die. And breaks the glass. I think I just fucked up my rotation. Oh well. I'm in danger. When Naka gets the hunger, I'm scared to click on that link. I was being a mentor and letting them know about the ads. Like, don't let them break free if you get a sword above your head. Look at me being a proper mentor. Ooh, thank you so much for the sub! I would do my air horn, but I can't reach it at the moment, so, you know. Ah! One of the ads got free. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. No, 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 no. Bad things are happening. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. I'm gonna die. This is how it ends. Did we get? Oh no, we have to run all the way back. I was like, did we get a teleport? Nope, we do not. The kitty, yes, the kitty cat reacts whenever we get like a sub, a follow, cheer bits, any of those things. He'll do like a little celebration. Why can people not realize the ads? Hey, in their defense, I only told them about the swords. I didn't mention the yellow AoE. I kind of forgot about it, honestly. Um, but hey, they learned firsthand. They even said it themselves. So it's like, now I know. What was that? Oh, my Twitter feed was updating. Caught my peripheral there. Whee! Whee! And we're back. Whoosh. I'm gonna save Reprisal for the Beastly Roar. That's actually more of a tank buster anyways. I knew that. Number four, fix it. There you go. You got it. You got it. Alright. Spread them, but don't hit the edges. 2, 3, 4. Nice. Tank bust. Tank hurt. Reprisal. Art of Light. Gonna hold. And gonna move. Ooh, red mage got stuck. I don't have reprisal. Can't reach the healer. Ooh! That was close. Oh, they moved, they moved, they moved, they moved. Oh, we're just gonna stack, okay? Me and the samurai were just like, we're just gonna dance around each other. It's okay. We got this. Sometimes I realize them because the deep stink are being janky and need a good slap. Wait, what? Oh, for the ads, okay. Ticket south for more room and positionals. Yeah, that thought did cross my mind, but I was totally being lazy. Not gonna lie. Full disclosure. Ooh, that's a berserk. Interrupt. Can I interrupt again? Yes, I can. And again. That Reptoid really wants to berserk. Really bad. Just saying. For the record. Our DPS is kind of not up to par with doing the big pull here, so we're just gonna do one group at a time. Astro, I know you want to go, honey, but I am not feeling it with this DPS. I'm sorry. She was ready, though. She started running down that ramp. Okay. Now I feel much better about taking this group. I can only interrupt one of them at a time. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Zerk. kind of like this song actually. Swing that sword a little harder. Ow. I didn't mitigate that one. This chan always has the tasty jams. I have been super lucky with soundtrack lately. I think they have really upped their game. Am I safe here? Oh, I won't be. Hello, police? Oh, goodness. Holy crap, yo. It's not even midnight yet, and already I'm like ready to hit the pillow. Jesus. Okay, they ready. Let's go jam. Jesus, and given what I just said, this song is so not helping. Ugh. It's a good thing that this chair was not made for reclining. Otherwise, y'all, this would be a instant made subathon where we're sleeping on stream. 100%. Oh, well, shit, they just did a circle. Okay, I guess we're doing this here. Oh, I accidentally typed in chat somewhere. There we go. Only took a hot minute. By the way, Stealth might be out due to life stuff going on, so I might be sliding in as Perm Tank. Eee, okay. I haven't had a chance to catch up with all my Discord servers yet, but hopefully it's nothing bad. The Tycoon. Alright. Whoosh. Don't touch the light. Oh, that was not the AoE, I just fucked up. Well, there went my reprisal. Big bright light. Oh my god. Rail cannon is so much brighter when you're the one actually taking it to the face. I should be safe. Yep, I am not moving. Bright light. And I did have reprisal back up for that. Oops. Shit, I need to move, I need to move, need to move, need to move, need to move. Am I okay? We're about to find out. Yep, I was okay. Our samurai was not, though. Yeah. DPS is definitely on the low side, but we do get 2 new people in here, so. Um, crap. Something hit me. I don't know what it was. I think it was something from the other side. Ooh, glad I hit invuln when I did. Jesus Christ. Danger! Oh, finally. Oh my god. Naga needs to go, like, put on a pot of coffee or something. Jesus. Mm-mm-mm. Oh, I need to get myself awake and excited and think about Chinese food buffets and Golden Corral and Italian families cooking for a family of three, and it's enough food to feed like a small platoon. Olive Garden with endless breadsticks and salad. I can actually feel myself getting excited. This is working. I'm kind of ashamed of myself, but not really. Oh my god, all that sounded so good. Now I'm miserable because I can't have it. Okay, at least I'm awake. That's a plus. Was that was only 50, 60, 70. All right, so now we gotta wait for leveling to switch to tank because I want the tank bonus. Always need more materia. And it's only what else do I have scheduled for this week? Let me see. Now that we've got the club back open, I need to make sure I like kind of sideways take a moment out of one of these days to make sure we plan for whatever it is that we're gonna do this Saturday at the Echo Chamber. It is gonna be the 5th of March, the first Saturday of March. So we're gonna be. Does it say when the first day of spring is up here? Daylight savings time starts on the 13th. St. Patrick's Day is on the 17th. But the first day of spring is not until the 20th. So we're going to be looking at the tail end of winter. We're going to actually have 2 Saturdays before the first day of spring, aren't we? Yeah, because the next Saturday is the 19th. Oh, so we're actually going to have 3 Saturdays. So the 19th will be the last day of winter. Okay, so we have to have a last day of winter celebration on the 19th. I actually let me make a note of that because I will forget. It is not how you spell celebration. And that is also not how you spell winter either. Just this event. Okay, perfect. That's now been updated. Ooh, I get paid this Friday too. Thank goodness. Oh, leveling his tank. Got it. Bam, insta Q. Tank privilege. Woo! Ah, so good. Whoa, we were just talking about this dungeon earlier. Double melee. Hopefully everything should melt in here. We got our own party with Yestola, Urianger, Graha, and Cryo. We're here to kick butt, and there go the Rainbow Sisters. Boosh. First sister, I'm gonna so die because I am getting so sleepy. Oh shit. Mistakes were almost made. Oh my gosh. Honestly, after this one, I may have to call it a little bit of an early night because I am like 2 seconds away from like dozing off at my desk. It has hit me so hard. My sugar shot up so fast and is making me so tired. Can I? Nope, we have to kill him. Do the sleeps. It's either gonna be like the sleeps, as in like I'm done for the night sleeps, or it's gonna be one of those where I probably take a little bit more insulin and lay down for maybe an hour or two. Um, because I usually don't go to bed until 3 o'clock in the morning my time, which gives me just enough time to get enough sleep for my day job, so I can be rested well enough for that. Um, but I still got like other stuff I need to do tonight too. Well, not necessarily tonight, just this week, but I shall see. Whatever happens first happens. If I don't get stuff done tonight, I will put it on the agenda for later. If I do get it done tonight, yeah, I don't have to worry about it later on. My arms link did not go off. That was probably why I was taking so much damage. Stabby, stabby. Die, you blobbering block of meat, flesh, stuff. Whatever you are. These things always remind me of the poor unfortunate souls from Ursula's cave. Oh god, don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die. That scared me. Squash it, kill it, make it go to sleep. I rolled a 99 on that one. And another 99. Holy crap, what the... Where are these rolls when I roll an amount? Boosh. Yep, there it was. I almost felt myself slip. It's happening. I can feel the sleepies. They're taking over. Like little nanobot machines in my body that I can't stop. I've been frozen. No. Everybody looks like her now. You. She got me. She got me. Christmas? Hello? Oh, the music? I didn't even hear it, honestly. I am so close to drifting off, it's not even funny. Now, kind of like falling back on the old man statement from earlier, like the old man that I definitely know that I am going to be and do not have a problem with is I am going to be the old man who just randomly falls asleep on whatever sitting furniture that I'm currently occupying. It's not going to be if I fits, I sits. It's going to be if I sits, I Z's. Game over. Oh my goodness. I'm using cooldowns and I'm still taking a beating. The scholar is trying so hard. Luckily that one had a catalyze, so I'm not gonna waste it. Got this. I got this. I got this. Think about buffet. Think about food. Think about all the lovely things you can eat. Think about the bites that Naka will get if he falls asleep on stream. Those aren't necessarily things I can quite tangibly eat. Sir? Sir? Concern? I'm also starting to get that dry mouth I talked about a little bit earlier. Mm. Come on, she's got less than 5%. Kill her. Oh my god, we did it. Finally. Ma'am, First time I did this dungeon, none of us knew that Cindy was the healer and was rezzing the other two. I just, when I did it, I had assumed that based on the order of the fights that you fight the sisters progressively until you get up to the end was kind of the determining factor of what order you were supposed to fight them in. So that's exactly what I did. Oh wait, no. When do you fight Cindy? Is she the first boss or the last boss? No, she's the last. Okay, I take that back then. Um, what did I do? Oh, because Cindy's the one that's standing there when you start the fight. Okay, that's what it was. I was like, no, that was not right, but I had a similar train of thought. She's the only one standing there, so she's the first target. You fought the big sister, the tall one, last, but because she was physical, she also did the most damage, so it would make sense to fight her first. So Cindy, tall, short. Tall fucking short shit. Basically reverse what you said. Yeah, pretty much. Like, I knew I was in the ballpark, but I was definitely not sliding into home base. Oh, I got 3 comms out of that. I'm tired. I need sleep. Or actually, I need, like, my blood sugar to come down is what really needs to happen. I have syrup flowing through my brain right now, not blood. So with that being said, yeah, the 3 sisters, Cindy, tall, fuck, short shit. Exactly, exactly. That's the 3 sisters right there. That's how it is. Who is live tonight? I know Yerb is because I got the notification for his channel. Is he still playing marbles, or is he actually playing Final Fantasy now? There's no way he's still doing marbles. Okay, no, he's actually playing Final Fantasy. I was about to be like seriously concerned. Like, sir, wait, what? You've been playing marbles for how long now? Okay, no, he's actually playing Final Fantasy. And he is wearing a Hawaiian t-shirt. Like almost the same kind that you can wear in game. Oh my Jesus. Oh god, Drake, you clipped it. The shit that comes out of my mouth when I am tired. Anywho, we are going to raid Yerba Mateo, who is also a Final Fantasy XIV Twitch streamer, but also plays a bunch of other variety games as well. Lives on the West Coast instead of the East Coast like I do. So his hours usually run a bit different than what mine do. He'll be up much later into the night than what I am. But if this is your first time giving him a view, definitely show him some love. Give his channel a follow, and definitely check out his videos and his streams. He's a really great guy, high energy. Kind of got that whole like goofy himbo energy that we do so much love and was hold up. Yerb, I need you to turn your camera. Did I just see a balloon shark? Oh no, that's the sign in Costa del Sol. Okay, okay. Sorry, I got distracted for a second. Anywho, we're gonna go ahead and raid Yerba Mateo. Y'all have a good night. Thank you for coming along, and I will catch y'all Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time.